Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So you guys really liked when I was talking about It Chapter 2, so I'm just gonna continue this. I did mention, if you saw, that I was gonna talk about the trailer and stuff. So I already have a reaction to the trailer, so I just want to watch it and then we're gonna point out a couple things. So without further ado, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm going to watch it, we're going to talk about it, and then I'm going to talk about some new stuff, because a lot of new stuff has come out since then, and trust me, by the time this is uploaded, more stuff will be out then. So yeah, let's just get this started.
Something happens to you when you leave this town. The farther away, the hazier it all gets.
Oh, Becky.
With me, I never left. I remember all of it.
Ooh, Mike. Oh, Mike, I love Isaiah. I told you guys this. I love Isaiah. Here comes Adrian Mellon. If you guys know the scene, you're gonna know it's the heartbreak. Oh my god. It's. Oh, poor Adrian. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Pennywise.
To the losers.
Oh. If you notice in that close up, it's not the actors.
She swear?
Oh. God, Ben, I'm sorry, it always gets me. He's just so in love. Oh my god, look at Eddie, my baby boy. And there's Mike when he finds out. Oh, Richie. Richie has a secret.
The cloud.
Oh my god, dude, this scene is gonna be insane. Like, that's such a good shot. God. Like, it looks so cool. Like, just how they filmed that. Like, I wonder how long it took to do that. Oh my god. God, I love this part. Like, yes, yes, when he does that. And then his laugh, he's just taunting Bill at this point. I love it. I mean, I hate it, but I love it. I love it. There they are.
27 years.
Yes.
I dreamt of you.
Yes. Oh my god. That's Stanley. Oh my god. Get that away from me.
I've seen all of us die.
Oh my gosh.
It consumes us from the inside.
Stan, no. Poor Stan.
You lied. And I
Oh my
lied.
gosh. That's Ben. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Dude. Look at that. Oh my god. This movie is gonna be so ridiculous. I'm gonna love every second of it. So, oh my god. Can I just say that is like a perfectly constructed trailer? Like, future people who are gonna work on trailers, that's what they need to do. Like, just take this as inspo because it was great. I watched it first on my phone because that was when I was going to Comic-Con. We were on our way to the airport when it came out, so I only saw it like within the little four square on my phone. I was like so overwhelmed when I saw it like in that little screen, and I was like, dude, what if I like watch it on my computer when I get back? Like, how is that gonna like affect me? Yeah, that's the trailer. Like, oh, I just want to like dig deep into this trailer. So let's start. But what I think is interesting is the whole Adrian Mellon scene. Because I knew we were going to see that. I just want to point out a couple things that I noticed. So if you see Mike, you have to like see it really quick, so I'll just go back and show it to you guys. Look at this.
Never comes back.
You see, hi Finn, you see that there's police sirens, and then if you see the teaser trailer, it looks like Mike is the one who sees all the balloons, so obviously he sees Adrian Mellon get probably brutally eaten by our friend Pennywise. But yeah, I just thought that was cool how he's gonna see it happen, because I don't think that happens in the book. I think he just hears about it and then he's like, oh god, I have to make these phone calls. But it would be even more brutal if like he actually saw Pennywise like eating Adrian Mellon and he's like, oh shoot, like yeah. So I thought that was cool. And then something else I wanted to point out is a lot of people don't mention Henry Bowers, because he plays like an like that's in the book, and it's gonna be showcased to a lot of people who haven't read the book and the movie that he didn't die when he was thrown in the well by Mike. So him being controlled by Pennywise is gonna be really interesting, and no one really talks about that. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see a lot more backstory from that fall, because obviously we're gonna see like the resurrection of Henry Bowers probably. You know, I think that's gonna happen. A resurrection. Oh yeah. Calling it now. Pennywise is gonna see his dead body and he's gonna like resurrect him or something, and then he's gonna like wipe his memory or whatever, and then he's gonna go, and then Henry's gonna go insane. That's my theory, so let's stick to that. And then there's something else. Oh, so I slightly mentioned it with this part. The fridge. So at Scare Diego, it was reported that Stan comes out of this. I don't know how, because I've just read what was heard. When I say that, it's wink wink. I read, and yes, Stan comes out and he messes with them. It's Richie, Eddie, and Bill. So that's gonna be interesting. That part in the book is brutal because all Stan does is like tell them off and like point out their flaws. So I think we're gonna see a lot of Stanley pointing their flaws. Like he tells Bill, I would still be alive if it wasn't for you, and it's like that would hurt if someone told that to me. So like for Bill, that would probably hurt even more. I don't know what he's gonna tell Richie or what he's gonna tell Eddie, because they are present in that scene, so that's gonna be cool to see. And also, if you guys don't know, I hate the fridge scene so much in the book. I hate it in the miniseries, and me and my friend made a bet who would win. We didn't say what we would win. We were just like, oh, if this happens, the fridge scene happens, she wins, and if there was no fridge scene, I would win. But she won, and she loves talking about it, so good job, Lena. You happy? And then, oh yeah, then we see Beverly again. So I think we're gonna get some insight, because she says that she said that she sees everyone die in the trailer. So I think we're gonna see that. Probably, that's actually, what if we do see everyone die, like in their own, like when Pennywise eats them way, right? Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to see Eddie die twice. Oh. I don't know if I'm ready for that, but that would be cool to see though. Like, you know, like this is one of the outcomes. It's kind of like Infinity War, like, oh, we won out of like a gazillion things, but then we have its lair right here, and that's gonna be really cool to see, just because we're not, or I think we are in the sewer where the first final confrontation happens in the first movie. Beverly, that's disgusting. I hope you guys know I'm like a hardcore Beverly shipper, and I hate that they're milking it in this whole trailer. Like, I don't want to see that. Oh my gosh. And then this shot, this one right here. Hold on, let me try to get a better screen cap. No, it's really bad. Okay, well, oh, right here. Okay, so this is perfect. So people were like, who is that? Who is she grabbing? People thought it was Bill. I thought it was Mike, personally. But it turns out it's Ben. So she's saving Ben from something. I don't know what that is, but she's trying to save Ben. And I don't know. I have, like, this theory that Pennywise has them in illusions, because when they do the smoke hole scene where they try to find out where it came from and everything, they kind of hallucinate. So that's what I think, like, this scenario could be, an hallucination from Beverly, but I don't know. It could be one of those dead scenes that young Bev might have saw in the deadlights. I'm not sure, but I'm excited to see what this is, because there's been a lot of talk about the whole bloody scene. 4,500 gallons of blood, and Jessica Chastain kept saying she needed to take blood out of her eyes, and I'm like, ew, is that sanitary? I don't know, but anyways, I'm excited for this. Like, yes, save Ben, save your boo, girl, right here. So I don't know, like, a lot of people didn't notice it, and I didn't notice it at first, but Pennywise is like manipulating Nibble, and he's writing Home at Last on Ben. You can't really see right here, but with the minifigures, the Funko Pop minifigures that came out, it says that his shirt says Home at Last. So Pennywise is probably carving into that on Ben, but they don't see him. They only see him through the mirror, which is pretty cool that Pennywise is doing all these like cool like illusions on them. Like, he's here, but he's not here, so they can't get him. And she breaks the mirror, but it's like, come on, stop carving up Ben. Leave my boy alone. He's my little baby. And look at Mike trying to help him. Oh, literally my three faves right there. Mike, Ben, and Beverly, yeah. But yeah, and then there's another part I want to talk about. For this one, oh my god. So if you're a book reader, you know what this scene is. If you're not, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna spoil the hell out of it for you. This is Richie cradling Eddie's dead body. Stop. I'm actually gonna cry. Oh my god. But like, when I saw this, I was like, fuck. Why did they add that? Like, what was the reason? And oh my god, he has him, he's holding him because he loved him. Like, I don't know, you guys, I ship ready. Wait, but before you start typing like ferociously, I ship ready as adults, not as the kids. I feel weird about shipping children because that ain't it, okay? But and the adults, man, there's just so much to them, and just seeing this, I know, I'm going off topic, but seeing this, it hurt me, because it's like, why would they put that? And then you can see Bill's hand right there, probably telling them they have to go because the whole layer is getting destroyed, and it's like, no, let him mourn! Oh my god, don't even get me started! Okay, I know this is a bad screen cap of Mike, but god, look at Richie and Ben, like, Richie's probably so pissed because Nabolt is probably getting destroyed at this point, and he knows that he can't get Eddie, so that kind of hurts. It does. Then you see Ben is like, he's crying and he's trying to hold Richie back, like he knows what Richie is feeling at this point, and he's probably feeling something similar, but you know, he can't let Richie go. He has to bring him back, because if Richie goes back, he's gonna get destroyed, and but that's all I have to say. And then this whole shot that everyone loves, that I enjoy, is the Pennywise one. Like, this is obviously a flashback scene to when he becomes Pennywise, I think. But that's insane. Like, Skarsgård, you're gonna get a nom and you're gonna win it, because you are gonna do amazing. I really hope they do an Oscar campaign for him, or just award season campaign. Like, he needs to get a nomination for this. Like, I haven't seen his performance, but based on what we're seeing, it's gonna be fucking amazing. And that's all I have to say about the trailer. So let's move on to something else before I start crying about Eddie. This is from the Total Film issue that came out for It Chapter 2. It's in stores now if you guys want to buy it. I don't have it yet. I just have whatever I found online. I think it's from Total Film. If it's not, I'm so sorry. I don't know where this came from. But you see the adult cast with Andy Muschietti, you see a still with Beverly, and then you see the younger cast. The one thing that stood out, like, they just talked about the filmmaking process, but the one thing that stood out was they went into a scene that Eddie's gonna be in. This is the article. It's from Total Film. I just checked to make sure. So it says they're watching James Ranson, who plays germaphobe Eddie Kaspbrak, get blasted with puke again and again. We're talking a whole afternoon's worth of takes. That's disgusting. It's getting gross, trips director Andres Andy Muschietti as he walks by, flashing Total Film a grin before returning to the monitor to call action on, you guessed it, a bucket load of barf, smashing Ranson right in the fizz hog, whatever the hell that means. In between takes, DOP Checo Varese buses to ensure everything is lit just perfectly. I love cinematography. So they're just talking about all of that. So this is the scene. The set is the basement of the Keene Pharmacy, where asthmatic Eddie, played by Shazam's Jack Dylan Grazer, picks up his medication in the 2017 movie and receives a nasty shock. In this sequel, Eddie returns to the Keene Pharmacy 27 years later, only to be traumatized once more. Poor Eddie, my little baby. Eddie basically goes into his worst nightmare, says Barbara Muschietti, co-writer, producer, and, as she never fails to remind him, Andy's big sister. I love her, I do. I was a fan of Stephen King before he was a fan. I'm 18 months older, so I would get first dibs with the books. I'm just kidding, I'm the youngest. Eddie's in the basement of the pharmacy, and he has a body-to-body fight with the hobo from the first film, who, like in the first movie, vomits on him. But, and I'm going to be very careful in telling you this, when he is an adult fighting the hobo, he notices something that is pivotal to the group finding out how to destroy Pennywise. It's a funny, brutal scene, but at the same time, it's incredibly important because it's a big clue. So that is why I wanted to talk about this, because there's a scene where Eddie finds out how to defeat it. And I feel like that's going to be like, I mean, maybe it's like, it's pivotal to the group, but I feel like he's going to keep something back from them. Because obviously Eddie sacrifices his life in the end. So I feel like he knows something, like he tells them what's up, but then there's something else, you know, where it's like he's hiding something, and then he goes like that, and then he goes for Pennywise, and then, you know, it leads to his death. But anyways, I just thought that was really cool, because Eddie is the one who finds out, like, hey, this is how we defeat it, so let's go and try this and let's fucking defeat it, right? They also released new It Chapter 2 stills. So this one right here is Pennywise in the carnival. My soon-to-be favorite scene, I hope. I feel like this movie might be full of iconic scenes, and I hope so. Like, this is new. The carnival wasn't in the book, so that's a new scene, and which I'm excited for. I mean, look at Pennywise. He's looking angry. And then this next one is the losers taking shots, it looks like. Shots, shots, shot, 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 shot. Oh, look at them. The calm before the storm, right? I mean, all that Chinese food looks good, by the way. I'm craving food right now. Kind of hungry. And then this next still is Beverly, and she looks like she's getting traumatized right now. She looks like her hair is wet, but she got wet, but she doesn't look like she's bloody. Because you can see the bruises on her arms. That's what happens before she gets to Derry with her husband, because he's kind of abusive. I mean, he gets what's coming for him later, but it's not right. I'm not ready for that. I don't want to see that. And then the Total Film exclusive cover. You see the losers, and there's Bill at front and center for you males that were complaining about Beverly, but you know what? It's fine. Anyways, there's all of them. Stan looks weirdly edited in there, like they were like, oh, we have to put that guy in there too, so they just stuck him in there, but like, yeah, it's not good. Total Film, you need to fix that. And then in the bottom, you see their reflection with all the kids, and they have different outfits on, except Bill. But yeah, everyone has like different outfits, so we're gonna see them with some new clothes, new flashbacks. But yeah, that's it. Oh, also, the runtime, that reminded me, the runtime is confirmed. So the runtime for It Chapter 2 is officially 2 hours and 45 minutes. There was a lot of rumors that it was gonna be 3 hours, there was rumors it was gonna be 250. But it's locked on 2:45, and I'm so excited. Like, that's really long, also really deserving, because I was so scared. Because I was like, well, this movie needs to be as long as it can be, because there's a lot of material that they need to focus on the adults, and like if they're doing flashback for the kids, I was like, they can't do that in like 2 hours, 2:20. They need more time, or like 2:15. I don't know how long the first one was, but I'm super, 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 duper, duper happy that they have 2:45. Like, oh yes, literally everything I wanted. Just I needed a long run time, and I'm super duper happy that we're getting it. But yeah, that's all the info I have so far on It Chapter 2. I think there's a lot of interviews going out on the internet right now, so I think if you search some like interviews with the cast from Comic-Con are coming out. Oh, also, It Chapter 2 merch is making its way. So if you guys have a Hot Topic account, or if you like Hot Topic, there is merch available, and I think on Fi too. So you should check out those places. I heard for Hot Topic, everything will be releasing in August. I don't know when, hopefully August 1st, but that will be releasing soon. So there's some new merch. Let's get some merch. I ordered a Pennywise pop, and I ordered 2 mystery minis. I'm probably gonna be opening those on camera, so let's get that bread. That's all the info I have on this. I'm super excited for this film, like so much. You guys have no idea, like literally no idea. Guys, seriously, I'm like insane with this. Like, I love it. I love the story. I love the cast. Like, I've seen at least 1 or 2 movies, or 1 or 2 of their filmography, and yeah, like I've become a fan of the cast, the older cast, the younger cast. I love Barbara and Andy Muschietti a lot. I've seen their movies. I've seen Mama. I thought that was great. And I'm super excited for It Chapter 2. I'm so excited. I think he's going to be directing, I think Andy and Barbara are coming back to be directing The Flash, directing and producing The Flash. So, yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for what any of these people have up their sleeves after this. So, obviously, I'm not just saying this and going away and forgetting all about it. Nope. I've spent too much time on these people, but I love it, and I loved every second of it. None of it was ever wasted, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's pretty long, I think. I don't know, but yeah, thank you guys for watching this. I'm sorry you guys had to see me like fangirl a million times, but anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.